Hey there. I want to tell you about a story of a guy who walks into a bar. And there are two vice cops there. And he's writing a book, so he is going to talk to him. And he buys him a drink and he says, "So, where do you work out of?" "Oh, we work out of Chinatown." "Well, what do you do there?" "As little as possible." This man, by the name of Robert Town, was upset. "The fuck do you mean you work at as little as possible? What kind of fucking law enforcement is that?" And the guy said, hey. When you're down there with all, the gangs and the dialects and everything going on, you never know if you are helping in the commission of a crime or actually preventing one. So the best thing to do in Chinatown is as little as possible. Well, I hate to say it, but it seems to be the best thing to do in Nerf, too. As little as possible. Because the minute you try to help anybody with anything, some chick is going to pull drama. Some crap is going to happen. And I hate to call her a chick. I mean, we were friends for a few years. But that film that he had written, Robert Town, from this film, was called Chinatown. And it is the best film, in my opinion, of all time. And the reason it's the best film of all time is because it defines a state of being that can only be really named with an example. It's so complicated. This situation I am in with this HvZ champion, who I was trying to help her come up with basically a pistol. Now, of course, you can't use this pistol. This pistol is brass barreled and it shoots about 110 flat. Needed something that was a little bit more 8K. Just a small person, and I was trying to help her. But the problem was I gave her a Nerf Jolt tryout, and this was what, January 3rd, January 4th, I forget. On my way home, I quickly realized, wait a minute, I had to tell her to put that in a tryout. All the way till yesterday, and yesterday was March 2nd. We're talking 2 months. I just kept forgetting, and I meant to tell her about this, and maybe it was a good thing that I didn't. Because, well, I went to her page, to Messenger, and then I saw this, she changed her profile picture, and it was a cute picture, and you know what, and I have lady friends, and I tell them, they look cute, and I mean old, younger, everybody, okay, and it's just a confidence of self-esteem. I don't mean anything by it, okay. Everybody else doesn't have a problem with anybody else, so okay. But then she gets weird, and she blows up on me. Saying that she wants to just be, let's be pals just in HvZ, all this stuff. Her girlfriend is mad, all this stuff. I mean, and I'm just like, So what do I do? What do I do when a person in this situation makes this much static? Made an example out of her, put her on my forum, and there it was. Because I planned to quit that league anyway, and I'll tell you why. Because when I went there, when I was admitting, I admitted HvZ. I was backbone admin. I got the worst impression that everybody was watching me. Nobody wanted me to be there. Everybody hated me. I mean, just was sitting there and saying, well, this guy's obviously here to fuck our wives and daughters. And that was the impression I got. But not from Evan and not from others. I thought the little, pissing match with Emily was interesting. I thought that had a lot to do with it. But I can tell there were a lot of tiny voices just going around. Especially in the middle of a game when Fujio Rowan is going across first aid station. Now, I don't mind Fujio or anything, but I could tell some talk was going on, and this was an indication. And he basically said, "Oh, yeah, I hate that about you, because these girls up on this hill were saying, woohoo, yeah. But I didn't know they were younger girls. And I go, oh, how cool. And you know, and I mean, and I'm like, what, Fujio, what? And I couldn't gather. But this event with this girl, with her getting upset about me saying, complimenting her picture, and telling her about helping her with a modded puzzle, which, by the way, I've done lots of. Okay, with the Tug Brothers, with Cal Pettigrew, I've helped Gabe Angular out. I've helped a lot of people out, a lot of first-rate nerfers. I've gotten a lot of the same attention. She didn't get any more attention. As a matter of fact, she got less attention because she doesn't even see me most of the time, and I hadn't even commented on her photos or anything. And people just lose their cool and they treat you like you're A1 stalker nut boy, and I think it's uncalled for that people are treated like that, especially people like me, especially people trying to help. And this is where it's Chinatown. Little as possible. Or you're actually better off not helping anybody out because some drama queen is going to pull some shit sometime. And I know 18's a hard age for anybody, especially a girl. I know, okay, I'm 39. I know I've been perpetually lonely all my life, but I haven't hit on anybody. I haven't done anything indecent or wrong, especially around them. And I don't see why I deserved that kind of treatment from her and from others. So, I'm going to lay it down real quick. Camarillio HvZ, you're toast. I'm not helping you. I am not going to hang around you. I am not going to play in your games. Period. Okay? That was pretty much my final straw. And any other fuckhead who wants to sit here and make problems for me, same deal. Same deal. I will blacklist your games, I will blacklist your organizations, and I will tell everybody why I'm doing it. Okay? I'm 39, okay, but I am not going to put up with this age bigotry that is going on. And this is why I made her a public thing. Because this has to be stopped. I didn't do anything wrong, and I was just acting on a commission. And she can keep that, nerf jolt. I don't really want to see her again, or anybody who, for the most part, knows her, that has that kind of attitude. So, yeah, you can think I'm weird, whatever, I don't care, okay? But until you're 39 and you're treated like this, I don't really think you have much room to talk. So, this is Chris Cartea, over and out.